Okay, hi guys, hello. Welcome to the first episode of, well, I'm gonna call this Serious Sunday. Every Sunday, every week, I want to do a video that's a bit more grounded, not like my reviews or my, casting discussions, even though I haven't had one of those yet, where there's no music in the background, it's just me sitting, talking about a subject that I feel should be discussed. This week I'm going to be talking about the Pussy Riot attacks that happened on Wednesday, I believe, in Sochi. Absolutely disgusting. Now, just to open up, I'm going to hand you over to my friend Ed, and he's going to give you his opinion on them.
Hey Patrick, thanks for having me on the show. So of course the hot topic this episode is the Pussy Riot beatings. That after they came along and sang Putin will teach you how to love the motherland, the Cossacks came along and pepper sprayed them and horsewhipped them, effectively proving the lyrics true. You see, for Putin, the Cossacks don't just represent another authority, they represent a protector of traditional values. In particular, the Russian traditional values, the ones of the Russian Orthodox Church. Now, some might say that Putin is drunk with power. The problem isn't that he's drunk, is that he's comfortable with it. You know, after being president and prime minister for so long, he's gotten used to Russia being his country. He's treating it as a very soft dictatorship. And that kind of complacency is why the Sochi Olympics have been disastrous so far. Besides the homophobia, which is just a massively huge issue just by itself, you've got the overspending, like 51 billion for the Winter Olympic Games, whilst Beijing just spent 40 million for the regular Olympics in 2008. There's the forcing nearby residents to leave Sochi so that it can make more space for the Olympics. And also having police beat up and arrest any construction workers that complained they weren't being paid enough. Now, the main Cossack seen in the video apparently was off duty. This makes things marginally worse. Apparently he was then fined, but he was praised for his actions. One Valery Yefremov, the leader of the Cossack detachment, said, "That's how it should be done." Also, according to Yefremov, the harsh methods are necessary for suppressing any potential uprisings, such as the one in Ukraine. This confirms that the Cossacks are nothing more than just an additional method for Putin to maintain control over his Russia, and it's likely we'll be seeing this kind of violence again.
Okay, so thanks, Ed. That was very articulate and higher quality than I could do, and that's one of the reasons I actually wanted him, because I know Ed can do that. But, no, I want to just clear one thing up, where he said about the homophobia. Putin was, quoted in saying that at the Winter Olympics, gays must leave children alone, and just wanted to clear that up. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. That's disgusting, and it's so medieval, and it's so that he's stuck in a time zone. But no, I do agree that Putin thinks that the Cossacks are his own little army, his own little faction. He's made no comments that I could find over it. But no, if you see the video, these men, I don't even want to call them Cossacks. I don't want to even see them as a faction of law enforcement. These men beat these women for standing up for what they believe in. Now, here in the UK, where people put on Facebook, oh, we don't get freedom of speech, blah blah blah. Okay, now think about how these women feel, about how these women and this one man felt. The thing is, they didn't stop either. They continued singing. The main one kept singing while she was thrown to the ground and horsewhipped. It's ridiculous. I mean, I saw the video. You can't tell me that it's just not brutality. And I'm going to have a link to the video below so you can check it out, but I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised. But no, it's just disgusting, and something needs to be done, and I agree, he's not drunk with power, he is comfortable with it. And do you know what? The Pussy Riot, they got arrested and they got charged for hooliganism. Now, if I believe something needs to be done. I don't know what, but so yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. I'm absolutely disgusted with this. I don't understand how another human could throw someone on the ground and whip them. I've never seen. Obviously, you've heard of cruelty and you've heard of torture in like history books, but literally this is history in the making where we see it happen. And now that we've got the internet, it's, you know, you can see it in seconds. You know, Okay, so where I talk about it being online, that's a good thing, because now the world can show support. I mean, it's not like we've just heard it, we see it. There's no getting rid of that video evidence at all, it will always be out there. This is a good thing for Pussy Riot. I mean, they've called for an international boycott of the Winter Olympics, and they've even gone as far to say that any world leader who attends is effectively supporting Mr. Putin. So, you know, again, like I said, that's all I really have to say about it. These attacks, they're not beatings, it's an attack. You can arrest someone by putting their arms behind their back and putting cuffs on them. They don't need to go this far. It's disgusting and it's inhumane, and these men should be brought to justice. It's just, it's ridiculous. It won't happen, but we can all hope. Okay? So I'm Patrick, everything and above. Comment, rate, subscribe. Comment down below. I really, really want to hear what everyone thinks about this. Thank you to Ed for being part of this. I know he took quite a bit of time out of his already busy schedule, so at very short notice as well. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Ciaosky.